guys, if you can believe it, it's day 9 in my RV van life adventure, and I find myself here in the parking lot of the LA Fitness. Anyway, we today are going to be camping out in beautiful Fort DeSoto in Tierra Verde, I think it's called. Yeah, Tierra Verde. And that's what we're doing. We're on our way to Fort DeSoto, ladies and gentlemen. See you there. This is a beautiful area. Gonna go around in circles. Tierra Verde Marina Resort, Residence Inn. Tierra Verde, and this is really lovely. Camping area. I gotta go into the office. Ooh, quiet time, 10 p.m. They didn't have that in the Cracker Barrel parking lot. What's this? Proof of rabies vaccination? I don't think I have that. Oh wow. What do we have here? Those are called horseshoe crabs. We used to have those in Brighton Beach. How are you guys? I am camping with you guys.
Okay. Are you checking in today?
Yes, they told me 1 o'clock, but I can go use the campgrounds. Before that, or not, or just
you can go into
to the park
before that.
Oh, okay.
You have to come back here at 1 to check in.
Also, I got to come back, so I shouldn't even be here right now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No, don't be sorry. I don't know the rules. This is really a cool little office you have here. Okay. We have to come back. So check-in is at 1 o'clock. What's great is we're going to go to Fort DeSoto now. We're going to go check that out. We'll go to the beach. Maybe we'll even take the e-bike out for a ride. But look how pretty this is. Wow, I think I'm going to get a picture here for Instagram. This is awesome. And they even have an area for pets. Very cool. Look at the size of that American flag. Old Glory. Sure, it's right there. Is that a howitzer? Let's go check it out. Hold on. Is this a prison cell? It has bars on it, so I'm assuming that's what it was. Unless it was just housing where they kept munitions here. Pretty cool. Tell you what, these walls would hold up pretty good during a hurricane. Here's a placard here. Let's see what it says. So it's called the Dynamo Room. Hornsby Ackroyd oil engine was used inside the dynamo room, a battery lately to provide electricity. To fire these mortars, power the searchlight located between the battery and the beach for general lighting. Shortly after the Tocobaga Indians' demise, a Spanish explorer named Panfilo de Narvaez and his crew landed somewhere between Clearwater and St. Pete Beach in 1528. Following in Narvaez's footsteps, the very famous Hernando DeSoto actually landed here in 1539. And DeSoto came here on a historical conquest that started right here. Fast forward to 1849, where the U.S. Army engineers determined that this would be a good location to defend the coast. So they started building this fort in 1898. It only took them 2 years to build it. It was completed in 1900. And sort of as a tribute to Hernando DeSoto and his explorations here, they decided to name the fort Fort DeSoto. And this sign tells you that after the U.S. entry into the Spanish-American War, Tampa citizens wanted increased coastal defenses. It's pretty ironic that they were protecting the coast from the Spanish during the Spanish-American War, and they named the fort after a Spanish explorer. Here's more of these rooms. Solid wood doors. You could still see the hinges here. Wow, look at this. This is a long tunnel of a room. It just never ceases to amaze me how far technology has come in really just a little over 100 years. What? No television? It looks like they still use this room for storage. It's pitch black in there, you guys can't see, but it looks like they got like those old milk cartons. I want to show you guys that cannon. To operate. Light fuse. Run away. It doesn't say that. 6-inch barbette carriage Armstrong. It's a .40 caliber gun. Somebody actually threw a bottle in there. Oh, look at this baby. And there's another one down there. And I don't think those are telescopes. I'll tell you one thing. They keep them in pretty good shape. Nothing like that army green to keep the rust away. Careful with those fingers. Ready?
Oh, man! Did it damage the skull at all? Oh, man! Oh, whoa. Smooth face? Yeah.
Look at that. It looks like James Bond 007. Where you could see the, what is that called? Boring? The inside? Rifling? It's hard to believe that we were ever at war with the Spanish and these things were actually operational at one time. Really, in the scheme of things, not that long ago. Seacoast mortar, model 1890 M1. They were not test fired until November 19th and 20th, 1903, 5 years after the fort's foundations were laid. This fort featured 29 post buildings, including barracks, a hospital, a stable, a guardhouse, an administration office, a mess hall and kitchen, a storehouse, and even workshops. Well, I'll tell you guys what. If I had to be stationed at a fort, I'd hope it had views like this one. This is incredible. It's a little courtyard where the cannons were that we were down before. Cannons, mortars. They're all loud to me. Is that a cell phone tower there? Hopefully it is, because maybe we can do a live stream from here. How cool would that be? Observation binoculars. I'll tell you what, guys, I've said it earlier, but the more I do this, the more I'm just realizing how, like, it's important to get out to these state parks. It's almost like, you know, you owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself to come out to these things and see them. Listen, I've been remiss myself for not doing it much more often and planning it out the way I did, where I could almost use them as stepping stones to go from one to the next. It's good living, guys. It's good living, and it's something you'll never forget, and you'll learn a lot too. But if nothing else, just the sheer beauty of this place that you'll take in with all those palm trees. I believe those are called sable palms. They have a lot of them over here on the Gulf Coast. Okay, guys, now we've seen the fort. Let's go check out the beach. Come on, like a kid in a candy store. A kid in a beach store. Well, there's a little lookout ramp over there. There's a little boardwalk taking you out over the beach, but it's all right. I'll get a little sand in my shoes. Oh my God, guys, this is incredible. Yeah, so really, in Southeast Florida, if I want something like this, I'm gonna have to go to at least Key Biscayne. I mean, there's some other nice places in between, but not with this kind of remoteness to it that comes to mind. I mean, to the north, you could go to like Peanut Island. And of course, you have the Florida Keys, which aren't that far from me, but folks that live here in St. Pete, Clearwater, Tampa Bay area, this is right on your doorstep. Look at that cargo ship going out. Wow. I don't think they're drilling for oil there. My hope is that it is some kind of a cell tower or some kind of a tower that they threw cell boosters on, because I'd love to show this to you guys in real time, so I'm going to try it. How much did they charge you for that spot? You guys have the best seat in the house.
You can go way, I mean, as far as you can see, you can walk.
Incredible. And look at his glasses. Look at the reflection of the ocean in his glasses. Those are good ones. Let me ask you guys, thank you. Where are you from? Are you locals?
Yeah, right here.
Right. So in St. Petersburg.
Yes.
And how often do you make this little pilgrimage to Fort DeSoto?
Could be 3-4 times a week.
Really? I don't blame you.
It seems like you're on an island, Caribbean island. You know.
Exactly.
Like, where's the crowds? But I went to Clearwater, took my daughter, she's from St. Croix.
Right.
You know, because you got to go to Clearwater Beach too.
Sure. Oh, absolutely. It's part of the whole experience, and it's beautiful.
But it's like, you know, this is the end of the beach here for St. Pete, and then 35 miles go that way. It's the same thing.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's, you know, this is very nice. It's, you know, if you don't want the crowds, you
Yeah.
know, like Clearwater or whatnot, you know, hey, this is it right here. We live 8 miles from like Indian Rocks, Indian Shores,
Right.
Madeira. You just missed probably about a 10, 12-foot manatee about
Really?
50 feet offshore,
Wow.
skating by. people in the water, and he was coming up like right behind them.
I think because
behind
I
me.
have till 1 o'clock to check in, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a towel, throw some swim trunks on, because I wanted to check out the fort. I had no idea that the beach was here like this.
yeah.
So I'm going to change and I'm going to get in there. What are your names?
I'm Robert, and this is my wife, Ardella.
Robert and
Ardella.
Ardella. Isn't that like a delicious deli meat? Or that's mortadella?
Thank you, bro.
There you go. Robert and Ardella.
Yes.
You guys are so kind to chat with us. Really appreciate it. And I hope to see you here on, what is the name of this beach? It's Fort DeSoto Beach?
Yeah, this is Fort DeSoto.
Fort DeSoto Beach. I just told them my name is Barefoot, and pardon me for wearing the shoes now. You don't own a pair, right? What happened?
No, people ask me, they're like, don't you own real shoes, Robert? And I'm like, yes, I do. Look at my feet. They're real leather.
Real leather.
And I'm like, well, what do you mean? Like real people's shoes? I'm like, no, I don't. No, I don't.
Gave
not,
those up years ago.
Not even in the winter.
Hey, man, you have no use for them,
No, you don't.
right?
No.
You're living the Jimmy Buffett dream right here.
This is where we live. I don't understand, both those, don't understand how you can come to Florida to live and not associate with the water.
I don't get it either.
Paso Grill is one of the old beaches here.
Yeah.
My mother used to take me on the bus.
Really?
When I was a little kid.
You went on the bus to the beach with your mom.
Yeah.
What a great story. That's awesome.
Even, before she had me, she was pregnant and would go to Paso Grill. So I was born here.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
You got this water in your veins, my friend.
Oh yeah, and it's like this all the way up, bro.
Cool.
All the way up.
Well, I am going to check it out, my friends. I really appreciate you chatting with us, Robert and Ardella. So nice to meet you, and you enjoy this beautiful day.
We have no choice but to.
There you go. Isn't this guy? He's right out of Central Casting, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
you look
got
up the definition of beachcomber. There we go, my man Robert.
Yeah.
Woo! All right, guys, I got to run. It's
Yeah.
great. It's
Yeah.
great meeting you. It really is. This is one of the.
With you, Terry.
Yeah, it's one of the best parts of this trip is meeting good folks like you. So,
That is.
so thank you. If you hear a grown barefoot man screaming, get that manta rays teeth off of me.
Yeah, right.
I'll see you in a few. Thanks for the water.
No problem.
Appreciate it. It's either a busted shell or a shark's tooth with cavities. Look at all that tartar, Mr. Shark. Brush your teeth, will you? Okay. I would absolutely love to go live from this incredible spot right here on Fort DeSoto Beach. I may try it though, just like I'm trying to walk into this water without any shoes on. And hopefully there's no big fish in here that want to eat me. You see some little ones there that are hoping I don't want to eat them. And don't worry, it's mutual. It's mutual. I'll order you guys at the restaurant later. Whoa, what's that? Okay. Seaweed. Guys, it's almost like a lake. It's almost like a lake. I'm assuming this is the Gulf of Mexico. I am in the greater St. Petersburg area. You can see the dunes that they have here. You could hear my friend, Mr. Seagull, Jonathan Livingston. Nice to meet you. Cackling in the slight breeze. And life is good here. Yes, it is. Life is good. I am going to go under now because the water is very refreshing. I'll keep it down over there, will you? It's very refreshing and it's very warm. But it is refreshing because it's so hot out that the minute any kind of water touches your body, it feels just sublime. So there's a tower here that the seagulls have taken squatting rights to, and I'm assuming that that may be a cell tower of sorts because I have 2 bars. And I wore this hat purposely because I think it kind of matches the background, sort of, kind of. So the folks that I was talking to earlier, Robert and Ardella, such nice people, they told me that I had missed like a 15-foot manta ray by like 10 seconds. So hopefully it went that way. I think manta rays, though, are pretty docile creatures. They're like manatees. Just flatter. What is that? What is that? There is a black spot right there, and it looks to be moving. It is moving. What is that? What is that dark spot right there? You see it?
It's a manatee.
It is a manatee. They don't bite. That's assuring. There's 2 of them. They're probably checking us out. Fortunately, I don't have the underwater apparatus, or I'd show you guys, but I'll do this for you. Can you guys see them?
He came right up to me.
This right here is seaweed. How close did they get to you?
Almost. I had to lift up my legs.
You're kidding. And it didn't bother you? It was just
No, they
graceful and peaceful.
They don't bother you at all.
Oh, that's fantastic. Those are the ones I like, the ones that don't bother you. Beautiful here. You got people fishing off this pier probably, so they're throwing all kinds of bait into the water.
Oh, yeah.
It's like ringing the dinner bell, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Are you from this area, sir?
I live in St. Pete, yeah.
Beautiful. How do you like it?
Well, I've always liked it here. I came here the first time in 1959.
You've been here since 59. Wow, I'll bet you've seen a lot of changes since 59, huh?
A lot of new buildings and
Yeah. Development, construction, hotels, all kinds of good stuff, depending on how you look at it. Progress. Progress. They call it progress, but I don't know sometimes.
Whatever.
You get to enjoy this? You come out to this park often?
yeah, I come out here and do my exercises. And I had to lift up my feet because he went right under.
Wow. Oh, you see it over there?
But here's what people are watching here.
All right, I'm going to go see if I can see it.
People are going to stay there.
I think sometimes my accidentally.
I don't know. This is getting a little too deep for me, guys. I want to go back to the shallow end. See you later, Mr. Manatee, or whatever you are. Manta ray. No, he said time for a selfie.
Oh,
But that sounds good too.
I thought you said I feel salty.
That too. Did you guys see the, what was it, a manatee or a manta ray? Manatee. Wow. Kid just came right up to you over there?
Yeah.
There's tons of them.
No, you can't touch them.
You can't touch them?
No, it's a federal offense.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
But if they can touch you.
Yeah, that's not fair, is
No,
it?
it's not.
That's okay. They deserve it. Poor things. As long as there's no sharks, I'm good. Guys, this has been such a wonderful trip. So many memories, meeting so many incredible people, and it's just been a whirlwind of activity and fun and discoveries and adventure. And it definitely won't be the last time I take a journey like this. Onward and upward. From Fort DeSoto Park, St. Petersburg, Florida. One of my favorite spots, by the way.